I'm Alexis, and I play agents with some performers, and I play locally at the Bullpen. That's my deck profile. So I run a 3 standard Hyperion's. This one's just a really easy boss monster to bring out. You wouldn't run more than less than 3 for no reason, unless you drop the agent card.
A little bit louder.
A little louder? Yeah. And then I run 3 Earth. And just a Searcher, and you need it. And it's really easy combo you can make it with this and Hyperion. You can make it first turn Leo. People had trouble with Dark Destroy mixing also with Leo since they can't even Diamond Crab King also. And they can't target until main phase 2. So it's a lot harder for them to get over. And then just the standard of 3 Venus and then 3 Shine Ball. And then these the Venus just help out for OTKs and also deck thinning, because once you deck in the 3 Shine Balls, you start drawing into stuff you want. Like if you open up with Shine Balls in your hand, it sucks, but you also have a bunch of discard factors you can use for that. So it's a little easier to get rid of it, so doesn't matter as much. And this is the rest of the fairy card. You're just too honest, just get over stuff you need, because you have a little bit small monsters like Earth, Venus, and then sometimes you're gonna have to put risky moves where the only monster you have on the board is like a Shine Ball, and that's the only play you have. And then these you cannot drop from 2. These are like the MVP of the deck. You summon this and it's pretty much you win, unless they have the outs like Regeki or they can make something outside of it. 1 Trick Clown, 2 Head Tricklers, 3 Damage Jugglers. These are really good because they stop the Wavering Eyes. One, you're not gonna get OTK'd once this happens. With this, it helps also to first make first turn Goyles and stuff like that. It's just free special summons, which makes it a lot better because the less normal summons you have, it's a lot easier, but you're gonna get hurt more by Vanity, so it sucks. And then more hand traps, Gores. Just people don't see this coming anymore, and it's such a great card. You run minimal back row, but it's more hand traps, which just people have trouble getting over. And when they summon this, and then they're like, if they don't have an out to it, it's really hard to get over. And 2 Veilers, just stopping the effects you don't want to go off, like Castel, for them to Castel to like one of your big monsters, and just stopping searches and stuff. And these are more of a new addition, but since everything's special summoning, they'll just take the maxi challenge thinking that you don't run like many hand traps and stuff. This like game 1 is really good, and then I didn't think you'd be running Gores, but as soon as like they drop the Gores, or like I overextended, and I committed so much to the board and I can't get over it, which is good. That's the monster count. And we won 1 Instant Fusion for Nodin, 1 Regeki, 2 Mass Changes. So this one's good because now since you have so much discard factor, so you have the Trick Clown, you have Trick Clowns, so you want to get dead Shine Balls out of your hand, you want to get Damage Jugglers out of your hand as well, it's just for easy specials as well. You end up not negging, it's just a 1 card pretty much Koga. And then 3 Upstarts just for consistency. And that rounds up the spells. And then 1 main Ground Horn, 1 Warning, 1 Mirror Force, and then 2 Typhoons. Because since you're running guards, you don't really want the MSDs. And half the time you just want to have stuff that is that can disrupt your opponent's plays during their turn. So this, like when they have a Luster and then the Flush Fire, it's the Luster and they're like, oh, because then usually, and then if they end up say Wavering Eyes, sometimes you have the Damage Juggler in your hand, which just helps, or even then they're not going to get the Flush Fire to its optimal use, which isn't going to be as good. And that's the main deck. Other side deck, you have a cute ass token. Then you have Norden, Koga as fusions. 1 Gachi and Dagastro Emerald. Dagastro Phoenix. This one honestly helps a lot for OTKs, like when they have a clear board, and then it just makes what I like about this deck, it makes a board out of nothing, which is honestly something that this deck needed, the agents needed most. And then now for the rank 4s, 1 Cowboy, 1 Castel, 1 Magician, 1 Dragon Azure. This one helps because then they start altering a bunch of with Mirror Conductor, they start altering a lot of attack and defense, and it's also good with coming it off with but this one is also, it's really good. I didn't think I could make it as often as I could, but then even then you have your Dagastro Emerald. Even if you push for a lot of damage, you can overlay it. But your spellcasters make the rank 4, so you can still make this, and it still ends up being a good meter. That's rank 4, and that's for the synchros. 1 level 5 1 level 5 Armades. This is the only one I'm using currently. One, because Battle Traps honestly hurt the decks like Mirror Force, Dimension Prison, and then Stormy Mirror Force. Stormy Mirror Force doesn't hurt as much because half of it you're just gonna get your hand traps back or like Hyperion's back, and then you'll just free special summons. I was running Catastrophe, but it's honestly too slow now, and it just gets castelled half the time. And this is more just so it's a safe card, and then they have to get this away so they can damage children and stuff like that. So it's more problematic. So they just castell this rather than the other monsters. The Goa Guardian. This card used to be really good. I just don't think it's as good anymore because now that we're playing in the Pendulum Mage, everything's landing in the extra deck. So when it's hitting, nothing's hitting the graveyard, so you can't special summon it anymore. Well, that's what sucks. And then for 7s now, it's 1 Black Rose. This is honestly a really big MVP because you can combo this off with. If say you open Earth and you have hand traps to protect yourself like Honest and whatnot, and then you summon the Venus next turn, you can clear up the board, and they have a Christian hat. You can clear up the board, summon the Venus. I mean, you summon Earth, and then next turn you summon the Venus, you make the Shine Balls, you make a Black Rose, and if you have a Agachi on field, you'll end up with 4 fairies in grave. And then that opens up to a play with Agachi and a Christie if you open up with Christie, which is really nice, because then that's something to get over, because you clear up the board, which end up negging. Which ended up negging a lot harder than you did, and you still have a free Christia, which then ends up helping a lot of the time. And then this one's more. I'm using this just until I can get a clear wing, just because I like this effect of it's won me a couple games where like there's a bunch of problematic cards and I can't get over, so I have to use this effect to banish both the other one and this one. Sure, I do lose some of the damage I could have pushed for that turn, but this is like most of the optimal play that I can do for the thing. And Clear Wing is I like it better because it kind of protects itself, and it can protect any of the other Synchros you have or Hyperions and whatnot. The other 8s are Stardust Spark. And Angel Zero. Angel Zero was really good last format, and this is just something I would have to take out. I had to get the other Arching card in order to over it because it was good. It was in the mirror match for Richard, which was really good. Because then they start banishing everything, you start getting a really high attack boost. This is honestly the first level 8 I go for against Cosmos, because half the time they start cycling through everything they have in their banish zone. They still has this attack boost. And the last one is just Leo. This is just one of the biggest MVPs in the deck. That's it.
Thank you.